everybody, it's Helmstrats and I'm back to you once again with another video for Starminer. And now we're getting into the third part of the tutorial, and that is combat and progression. So this is going to be interesting. Combat systems training, neutralize threats, secure bounties, and maintain operational growth. So let's get started. And this will be for the final tutorial video, and the next video you see for Starminer will start the campaign. Alright. Trial
Welcome,
cannon.
Commander.
Fleet and base management. Welcome. In this module we'll cover some research, combat, and progression basics. We seem to have some hostiles in the area. You'll be taking the Vulcan for a bit of a combat patrol. It's a decent gunship outfitted with the tools you need. Alright. First things first, we'll outfit the Vulcan with a more powerful T2 thruster module. To begin, we'll need to generate some research points to help with the help of a T2 research lab. Okay, gotcha. You can press tab to open operations screen, or click the highlighted button, which is over here. Navigate to the research tab and unlock research lab module. I'm sending you some credits for the initial unlock. Alright. Okay, character, bulletin, fleet, log, energy, officers, automation. Alright. Okay, that's T2 research lab, and that's the medium thruster. Okay. Yes. Okay, there we go. T2 research lab. As you may have noticed, the research T2 thruster module is currently locked away by your current rank. You'll gain more XP by constructing modules, selling resources, and destroying enemies, and completing objectives. I see. Now construct the newly unlocked research lab on the Mary Curie station, and you'll get enough experience for a promotion. Select the Mary Curie and press B to enter the build mode. Well, yeah, we already know about the build mode. Now, let's see. Question is, we're going to put the research module. I mean, I could put it... Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Only place to put it is here. You know, could save this as research base. Meantime, save as blueprint. Vulcan gun ship. Save. Or I probably should have waited on that.
Construction completed.
Good, you just leveled up and received a new rank. Understood? Each rank unlocks higher tier modules and upgrades in the research screen and lets you choose a new modifier that applies to all your stations. Okay. But first things first, I need to go back and Vulcan gunship. Delete that for now. Okay. And lets you choose a new modifier that applies to all your stations. Okay. You can exit build mode and click on your character window on the top left to open up the rank screen. Select a new perk from the list. Let's do advanced ballistic since this is a combat one. Good, now that you have attained the rank of lieutenant, you have now unlocked the ability to research the T2 thruster module. Sure. Certain unlocks such as the T2 research lab only require only credits. Higher tier research consumes research points which are produced and stored in research labs. Advancing in rank increases both your storage capacity and the number of labs you may construct. Okay. To speed along the process, you have been provided with enough research points to unlock the T2 thruster module. Okay. Research. 2,500 credits and 500 research. Okay. Confirmed. Well done. Now you can construct a T2 thruster module, which you haven't already. You may now take control of the Vulcan. Possess the Vulcan. Right. Oh. Wrong tap. Okay. Possess.
Warning. Hull breach detected.
Looks like our gunship is a bit damaged from its last patrol. Since it has no construction engineers or metal storage, you'll get some help from the constructors from the Mary Carey. Move closer if you're out of range. Okay. Just move a tad closer. And do this and cut off that. There we go. That should be close enough. That should do it. Now construct a medium thruster on the back. These thrusters provide a lot of boost on demand, but may require more managing to use efficiently. Okay, in the back. Wonder where we should put it though. Alright, build. Thruster. What does it look like? Okay, it's omnidirect. Well, yeah, it's directional depending on how you like move it. But we want it this way. How does it look over here though? Yeah, it's meant for like the sides, I can tell. Let's go ahead. Yeah, because for me this seems like it would go on the sides or at the top and bottom, not like directly on the back.
Construction completed.
Now that the thruster is constructed, you can activate it along with any other thrusters you have by pressing the corresponding number key on your keyboard. With multiple thrusters, you can also group them individually by right-clicking on the module and selecting New Group. Try this now. Alright. I guess I have to be out of build mode. Thruster group. Two. Okay. With multiple thrusters, you can also group them individually by right-clicking on this. Okay. Well done. Similarly, functionality applies to weapons, though with some differences. Key differences. Okay, yeah. Weapons are not automatically assigned to a group, but are assumed to always be active. You also can place weapons into groups and select which group you want to be firing at any one time. Okay. Use these to conserve ammunition and power on ships that are heavy with many different weapon systems. Group your weapon systems according to your preference now. How? Right-click of any of the weapon modules to assign it to a group. To select that group, hold Shift and press the corresponding number key. Okay. First things first, let's find our weapons. Assault laser, and mass drivers. Okay. Shift key and then 1. Okay. Weapon group 1. Weapon group 1. And this one's going to be weapon group 2. Roger. If a group is selected, only that group will fire. However, if no group is selected, all weapon systems will be active and seek targets. Set up weapons groups. I think I already did that. Well, let's do it again. Alright, all systems are operational and ready to go. The Vulcan is armed with 2 T1 military lasers, perfect for targeting small mobile targets at close range, as well as a T2 mass driver, which is a projectile weapon that consumes ordnance and can deal significantly more damage to larger targets at long range. Alright, first things first, I need to make sure everything's kosher. Yep. Affirmative. Use your thruster to burn quickly to the large target, then turn off and use your retro thrusters to stabilize your velocity on approach. Keep an eye on your power supply. We don't want you tumbling out of the solar system now, do we? Your target's away. Good hunting. First things first, I'm going to build a second thruster because just having that one thruster looks stupid.
Construction completed.
Yep. And now... Why is this one in red? No. Anyway. Now I'm going to save this. There we go. Save. Vulcan gunship. Save. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Just heard something. Anyway. Let's close that. And let's practice with our new thrusters. There we go. What the? Oh, it's automatically firing. There we go. Now we're...
Warning, hull breach detected.
Area secure. Good cleanup job, if you say so. This concludes this training module. You should now have all the basic skills you need to build, mine, and expand your mining operations in the solar system. Good luck out there. Sure. Okay, let's, do a little practice. This was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. Something tells me I don't think I'm going to use these thruster modules all that often. Yeah, because they're not for going forward. Oh, I'm in build mode. That's why. Alright. There we go. Group 1. 1. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna get some used to. And now... Okay, maybe there was a reason why he said to build them in the back. Well, I'm learning anyway. Alright, I'm gonna cut these off now. Thrust off. Thrust off. Oh! You little... Thrust off. Jeez. Alright, that's gonna be it, and next little scene you'll see how building straight in the back will supposed to look like. Alright. Alright guys, take 2 with the thruster in the back. As you can see right here. We're gonna try again. See if there's any real difference. I don't think so, but who knows. Okay, B2. And I want weapons engaged. Let's see what the envelopment looks like. Those are the lasers. Okay. Alright, now he wants me to use the thrusters to burn all the way there. That's fine. Okay. Alright, I can see why it's smoother now. Once I have it in this position. But the only gripe that I have with it is that you kind of have to switch. on and off to stabilize it the way you want it to face, because otherwise this is janky. Yeah, something tells me I won't be using these T2 medium thrusters on anything small like this, maybe on a station or a larger craft like the hauler that we did in the last training mission, but other than that, I don't see the practical use for a T2 thruster for something like this small, except maybe like an afterburner that you have to physically control, or you know, have to yeah, that's the mass driver, so I want to test the laser out this time, if you please. Okay. Because the lasers are white. Yeah, there we go. The lasers were just placed on a very awkward angle. Yeah, that's right, boys. Come right at me. Come to your fly swatter. Mass driver, do your thing. Because it's repairing itself and just spawning out new things, so I might as well take it out. There we go. Yep. Okay, there we go. And now we found out what the thruster can do on the very back. And for a small thing like this, you don't want more than one. So now let's officially exit. Quit to menu. Exit game. And I saved the mining base and the Vulcan. And that was, yeah, the third tutorial. A lot shorter than I thought it would be. So the next time when we play this game, we'll hit straight for the campaign to follow the storyline and see what happens then. So then, guys, if you enjoyed this video, then as always, leave a like, sound the notification bell to stay up to date with my channel's content. Leave your comments, thoughts, and or game suggestions in the comments section below, and hit that subscribe button to support this channel and to help it grow as we continue our YouTube journey together. Thanks. Until the next video, I've been Helmstrats, and I'll see you guys again later. Take care.